What's up, you got Danny here, and this is my Dizaster versus Arsonal review. I have to say that this battle was damn near classic. This should have been the main event of this particular card, but as far as performance and delivery goes, both Arsonal and Dizaster put on great shows. They were confrontational with one another. They were going blow for blow with one another. There was no like real drop off in the rounds. There can be something said about the lyrics, but we'll get into that. Arsonal went first, and I have to say that his first round was amazing, and it was definitely his strongest round. It was filled with really funny punches and very powerful haymakers.
Hands on when I check pussy. First round gonna be the patch. You a cocky, tatted, aggressive. You a yellow when you rap. You try smack. Now you came back and you catching these clips. Nigga, you holler hand. I fire and this higher. Tina Marie and Rick James.
Fire and Desire line was crazy, and it probably should have gotten way more reaction. I didn't feel like the bar itself needed an explanation, but hey, they didn't react crazy, so maybe that's why he ran it back again.
But my heat be wildin' while he freestyling. One bow, one bang bang. Waka / Chief keep fouling.
I really enjoyed the Waka Flock and Chief Keef line.
The West had to interrupt. Why? Because every bar that I tell is swift.
Of course, his Kanye West Taylor Swift line was funny as hell. I thought it was excellently executed. I loved it.
But every bar that I flip, kick, I gotta Sonya blade you. I'm able to let everybody put their hands on you, nigga. You like a spade shuffle around the table.
I feel like the Sonya Blade line was executed seamlessly, and it really worked well leading into that Spades line, so much so that Dizaster was visibly agitated by it. But what I think is dope is the fact that even though they were tussling back and forth with one another, it didn't go further than that. That's what I can appreciate. We want to see, you know, movement. We want to see interaction between the two battlers, but it doesn't have to result in some, you know what I'm saying, knockdown, drag out fight on stage. The Bourbon Street line to me was a very mediocre close, but overall though, I felt like Arsonal's first round was really strong. We get into Dizaster's first round, and he spent a good time in his first round just toe checking and G checking Arsonal.
The fake deep rapping, false Great Street flagging, Main Street acting, middle rapper that looks like Tracy Chapman.
As far as him being a crip, all of that to me sort of sounded like freestyle, but I thought that it was executed really well.
That's what I'm saying though. It's not no free. See, he does it in Canada. Yeah, he does it in Canada. Yeah, this motherfucker ain't on the block. That shows you ain't breaking even in Canada more time than he's been to Watts.
It seemed spontaneous, and in the moment, I enjoyed that. The Pat Stay Golden Retriever line was solid. That was a great haymaker.
But I'm gonna get my chain back, Toronto, and I ain't have to go for it either. I'll just tell Pat, stay. Now go fetch it for me like a fucking golden retriever.
The Waka Flocka Wale Kanye line was trash. Like, there's really no other way to slice it. Arsonal's second round, and there's a lot of drop off between that first round and the second round. The only things that really stuck out to me was his whole setup talking about Chrome and those personals. The jokes that he incorporated with his personals were funny, and I really enjoyed that.
Because honestly, Chrome is trash. This how he exposed your ass. He had everything from text messages, sex messages, pornographic photographs, a note attached to a bottle of water like, drink this with your thirsty ass. Let me ask you this. Would you let the bitch he sent to you blindfold you and have your hands tied? Would you fly stand by with the bitch knowing the plane will land in a field full of landmines? Would you put it in your mouth and suck the blood off her tampon? No. So why you let that pussy nigga send a bitch to do a man job?
The bookmark line was solid, and those connecting bars set it up really well.
Nigga, I got 2 deals on the table. That's the good part. So even when this chapter closed, I'ma be in between paper like a bookmark. Jeez.
The put your money where your mouth is setup was also really cool too. But those were the only things that really stuck out to me in Arsonal's second round. Overall, I felt like it was a lot of filler, a lot of things that he said that meant nothing and really didn't add much value in my eyes. We get into Dizaster's second round. He comes back in that second round rebuttaling all of the things that Arsonal was talking about as far as Some Girl was concerned. and it leads to this really funny haymaker about Arsonal eating ass and using his signature line against him, which I thought was a crazy rebuttal. Was super funny.
His shit is real, his shit is raw, his shit is authentic, and you can't spell eating arse without putting the arse.
Diz, used the personal of Arsonal getting ran out of Detroit and not claiming Shotgun Suge. I felt like the punches that he used for those personals were really funny, especially the Elmer Fudd punch.
I still put Suge in the box and saw his body in half. That's what I call sawed-off shotgun. I can talk about lust words, you know why, Cortez? Because I got one. The only thing he has in common with a shotgun is he went to Detroit and forgot one. The city, and this clown was scared. He was in the 313, and they had him surrounded there. He denied he knew Suge. Then Calico snuck him out the back and down some stairs. He's like Elmer Fudd, because he threw shotgun in a hole so he could get out of here.
I really enjoyed that. That rebuttal really helped Dizaster clinch the second round, and I gave him the second round. So I gave Ars the first, I gave Dizaster the second. We get into the third round, and I really wasn't feeling Arsonal's Rock the Cradle line. It didn't move me one way or the other. One thing that didn't make sense to me was in one bar he said he'd punch Dizaster for 50, and then in the second line he's talking about how they were setting up their battle. And then in another bar he had talked about how they'd be setting up their battle, how he wanted, triple or quadruple the amount of money that he got before to get in the ring with them.
Don't bite the hand that fixed your bottle when your belly had that empty bill, because the same hand will rock your cradle for the face on a 50 bill. I said this truthfully, that ain't got nothing to do with me. Won't you set up a rematch, you and me, and I'm not battling for 2 or 3, quadruple that, put it in writing, and I'll stop writing the eulogy.
So I'm sitting here thinking to myself, you'll punch him for 50 bucks, but you battle him for thousands of dollars? Come on now. We don't believe you. You need more people. Straight like that. Now, what really bothered me about this third round the most was the fact that he pretty much devoted it to Drake.
But it's different, because it was manufactured in the DR. It's an AK that's used to hunt mummies. Shoot till it's on E. You get to the count of 3 to try and run from it. Nigga, I just said I got a gun named Drake that'll take your young money. Like that. But I'm Kendrick Lamar dissing all of these rap niggas, and I bet you Drake ain't gonna fight back.
Dude wasn't there, and honestly, none of those, the whole premise of it was just, oh, I don't care, I'm a rebel, this, that, and the third, which Dizaster talks about in his third. But my whole thing is, you mentioned the whole Kendrick Lamar line, how he's not going to say anything back, but I honestly feel like he's not going to say anything back because he's doing what you wish you were doing, and he's the one who signed your check. So I don't really understand I don't understand that part of it. Yeah, just stop it, Ars. Stop it, because you know damn well if he was there and he offered you a deal with OVO, you'll be taking it, like you'd be teat sucking, so stop. Dizaster's third was really good. I felt like it ran on super long, and I'm glad the Organic eventually cut him off. The Drake rebuttal was very appropriate. And
now you want shock value in every battle, so you're going off dissing Drake too. But if you're a real man, you would just appreciate the fact that he's the one that fucking paid you.
Come on now, how you gonna diss the guy who signed your check? Be for real right now. Dizaster had a chunk of bars where he was just spitting, lyrics, and the root word of everything, or the majority of it anyway, was bar. And I felt like that particular segment of his third was so cold.
Because I'm a barbarian. With so many bars, he gonna get buried like Bonds. I'm a Paul Barrigan. I'm like Winnie the Pooh if he was locked up. I bear bars. I'm a Bahrainian bar-carrying barbarian with a nutsack like a bag of ball bearings. Why y'all staring? They say freestyle's a lost era. So the way my rage function like a Hollywood film production, my hand a bar bearer. I can use these hands to craft bars, or use them to cause terror. Catch you sitting down getting this paper, then out of nowhere, bam, like Margera. I'm sewing you cannot see. I'll turn a bar mitzvah into a barbecue with one on me. I even freestyle a large percentage. I'm argumentative. No holds barred. I don't got no limit. Let's see if Ars with it. Yeah, he said he walks with it.
Honestly, the rebuttal for Drake and that section of his third round could have been his whole third, and it would have been perfect to me. As far as all that child rebel soldier stuff that he was talking about in the third, about being in Lebanon, seeing helicopters drop, don't believe you. You need more people. From what I understand, he's a trust fund baby, so I don't really believe the hype. But that's pretty much it. I gave Dizaster that third, which would have me scoring this battle for Dizaster 2-1. Like I said, this is a very debatable battle. Depending on what style you liked, you might have leaned toward Arsonal. Me personally, in this particular battle, I leaned toward Dizaster. I'll leave a link for the battle, of course, down in my description box. Let me know what your thoughts on the battle were down in the comment section as well. Don't forget to like this video, share this video, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching. Peace.